Welcome back to Wealth Saga, the channel where we dive deep into the stories of companies, from the brightest stars to the biggest falls. In today's video, we're going to explore the rise and fall of one of the most iconic companies in tech history, Nokia. Once a leader in mobile phones, Nokia's decline is a classic tale of missed opportunities. So how did the company that was once synonymous with mobile phones lose its crown? Let's find out. Nokia's roots go way back to the 1860s, actually. It all started in Finland as a paper mill, but by the 1980s, the company had transformed into a telecommunications giant, dominating the mobile phone market. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Nokia became the king of mobile phones, with over 40% market share worldwide. Remember the iconic Nokia 3310? A phone that was practically indestructible. No other brand could match Nokia's reputation for durability, battery life, and reliability. And with its expansive global reach, Nokia seemed unstoppable. They had their fingers in many pies, from mobile phones to mobile networks, operating systems, and more. The company had built an empire that seemed untouchable. They didn't just make phones, they shaped how people communicated worldwide. Innovation was a hallmark of Nokia's rise. In the early 2000s, they were always on the cutting edge of mobile technology. The company pioneered the integration of cameras, mobile internet, and color displays into phones. And remember those iconic Nokia ringtones? They were everywhere. Nokia dominated the early smartphone space. But here's the thing. They were so focused on their successes that they did not anticipate the massive shift that was about to occur in the tech world. As we moved into the mid-2000s, the landscape of mobile technology was about to change. Enter the iPhone, a game changer. Released in 2007, Apple's first iPhone wasn't just a phone, it was a touchscreen marvel, a device that promised to change the way we interact with technology forever. Unlike Nokia's clunky, button-heavy devices, the iPhone was sleek, intuitive, and had a revolutionary new operating system, iOS. More importantly, it was part of a broader ecosystem, one that encouraged developers to create apps and services around it, something Nokia completely missed. While Apple was thinking about the future, Nokia was still stuck with its outdated Symbian operating system. It was clunky, hard to use, and not well suited for the touchscreen revolution. Nokia didn't just miss the rise of the iPhone. They failed to innovate fast enough to adapt to the changing demands of the market. They were focused on hardware, which had been their bread and butter, but they didn't realize that the future of phones wasn't just about hardware. It was about the software, the experience, and the ecosystem that supported it. And Nokia's management? Well, they were stubborn. They believed that their Symbian operating system could evolve into something that could compete with iOS and Android. But they were wrong. By the time Nokia decided to make a big shift, they turned to Microsoft in 2011, partnering with them to develop the Windows Phone. However, this move came too late. Microsoft's mobile operating system had already failed to capture the public's interest, and Nokia's decision only made things worse. By 2012, Nokia's market share had plummeted, and its stock was in freefall. Despite a major rebrand and the Windows Phone launch, Nokia couldn't stop the tide. Their decision to partner with Microsoft was their last-ditch effort to compete, but it wasn't enough to hold off the competition from Apple and Android. Finally, in 2014, Nokia sold its phone division to Microsoft for just $7.2 billion. A tiny fraction of its peak valuation, a company that once dominated the mobile phone industry had fallen into obscurity. Microsoft's attempt to revive Nokia's brand failed, and by 2016, Nokia's phone business was officially dead. The company was now just another casualty of the tech revolution that they failed to embrace. Despite the fall of its mobile phone division, Nokia wasn't done. The company reinvented itself, shifting focus to telecommunications infrastructure, where it became a leader in 5G networks, IoT, and other cutting-edge technology. Nokia's legacy may have been tarnished by its failure to adapt, but today, it continues to shape the future of technology in ways that the old Nokia, the one we once knew, never could have imagined. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wealth Saga. We cover the greatest stories of success, failure, and everything in between. Let us know in the comments. Do you think Nokia could have made a comeback? Or was their fall inevitable? And as always, stay tuned for more fascinating stories from the world of business and wealth.